Hello guys, I hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. I'm coming at you from a different angle today. I'm hoping that this light will be great for the videos. We are making this cute butterfly card and it's called a surprise window card. It's got layers on layers of awesomeness, so you'll fully appreciate it once we get it completely started. I just noticed my shirt also matches this card. So I hope you are ready for something amazing because today is that day. We are using one of my favorite things today, which is the Everyday Skies designer paper. Now, I love all the colors. That's me. I love all these fun pinks, purples, blues. It's just fabulous. We're using this in my retreat, which I will be advertising for my retreat to go like today or tomorrow. So I will put the link in this post about that. So if you're watching live, it's not there yet, but it will be there soon. I will just zip through the projects we're making at the retreat. You'll get to make these gorgeous projects. Your whole retreat will ship to you. My live retreat is full, so it fills quickly every year. But you can still sign up for the retreat to go. There are limited spots, okay? So be ready. If they haven't posted the link and you're ready to sign up, message me and I'll put your name down. Okay, so we are going to make this. It's called a surprise window card. And I got this idea from Lisa Curcio. And it has so many cool layers. Let me see if I can get you further down here where you can really see it. We are gonna open it like this and like this. So it's like 3 cards in one. And it's not hard. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that looks really hard. But I'm willing to try it because I love this paper so much. And I thought the butterflies would look really cute with it. And then I saw her card and I just squealed. Okay, so what you're going to start with is you need your trimmer. And a trimmer that has a scoring blade, which ours does. And then you're going to need a piece of Night of Navy cardstock. Now, you're going to use the whole piece. So we're going to score it at 4 1/4 all the way down the long, like on the short side, and then 5 1/2 on the long side. Scoring, not cutting, okay? And then we're going to cut out this piece, okay? So we're going to cut to here, and then we're going to cut to here. Now, I learned with my last card that it's probably a good idea to cut it just like a hair's breadth from that score line, just to get it a little bit smaller than that section. Okay. And then I have to just like grab my card and open it up to remember how it goes. So it's going like this, okay? So how it's gonna fold is this is gonna fold in, and you do wanna grab your bone folder for this. So it's gonna fold in this way, and then it's gonna fold over that way. And oh, that folds a lot better because I made it just a hair inside that score line. I noticed that this card was like giving me a little bit of resistance right here. So I just scored it I cut it just inside that score line. Okay, so now let us do our first layer. So I'm gonna just close this to get it out of the way, and then our goal is that we're gonna flip that over because we are gonna cut a butterfly hole in this piece. Okay, so what we're gonna do is first we're gonna stick down a piece of designer paper that I already cut at 5 1/4 by 4. I need my emboss machine. Which I thought I brought over here. Oh, well, I stuck it on the bed for some dumb reason. Okay. It wouldn't be Facebook Live if I didn't grab something, right? And that got in my light. Okay. So, clean off the... Okay. I thought maybe my lens was a little dirty. All right. So what we're going to do is first we're going to stick this designer paper down on the four corners, okay? We don't want to put a whole bunch of adhesive on this piece because we are going to be cutting through it with the emboss machine. So that is not good because we don't want to get our machine or our dies gummed up, right? So this is the card, all right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the die from, this is from the Beautiful Butterflies bundle. Now this has a stamp set, a cool set of butterfly dies, lots and lots of dies, and a hybrid embossing folder. So I don't have that right in front of me, but there is a hybrid embossing folder that goes with this. It's fantastic. But we're just using this butterfly die. So let us grab our machine and we are going to cut through both layers at once. Now it's not a bad idea to take a little piece of washi tape and get that secured. I'm kind of, there we go. It was being difficult. All right, so you have now cut through both pieces of that designer paper, and keep your machine closed because we're going to be using it again. I don't want it to block my light though. Okay, so we're going to pull this out. Now set this aside because you're going to use it in a second. And then this butterfly can come out. Okay, so that's your front layer of your card. It's like a peek, that's your peek-boo window. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is cut out our, well, let's go ahead and put our designer paper down. So I chose a monochromatic piece of designer paper. I chose this more pretty in pink color right here, but I ran out of that, believe it or not, in my designer paper. I have used so much of that designer paper because I used it for my retreat. So I chose this piece of Misty Moonlight. I think it also looks fabulous. So we are going to stick that down here. And I think I'm going to like this because I'm going to like how this butterfly pops, okay? So let's set this aside. We're going to do some more die cutting. Now, something you may not know is we have some fantastic glimmer paper online. And it is called ombre glimmer paper. It comes in like a kind of a pink to purple ombre. Let me pull it out. It comes into like a green to yellow ombre. And then it also comes to a, oh, hello, Barb. I'm so happy to share with you every week. You're the sun, the bright spot in my week. And then it looks like a lighter blue to a real turquoisey blue. So fabulous. When you take part in my retreat, you will get some of this glimmer paper. It's called Pastel Ombre Glimmer Paper. And the piece we're looking for is the pink to purple piece, all right? And we want to make sure that our butterfly die is free of distraction. So we have our take your pick tool that gets our little bits and pieces out of here. It's going to be that the brush tip is going to be great for getting the pieces once it's cut. And I could have done this before the video, but I didn't. Sorry. All right, so we just made a huge mess. All right, so we're using this butterfly die to cut out a butterfly. Now, the last one I cut for this card really had that ombre pink to purple effect, but I've already used up that section, so we're going to have one that's just more fresh freesia, but it is going to go from kind of a light to a dark, which is fantastic. So we're going to cut that out. And while we've got our emboss machine cracking and rolling on our table, we are going, so we're going to use our Take Your Pick tool to pop this out. Now, our Take Your Pick tool is like, I think it's like $12. It's very minimally expensive, and you need it. But what you also need is the add-on tool to it that rolls out little pieces. Now, all that came out perfectly, but if it didn't, we would stick that down and roll it. Now, what we can do is take this and roll with our brush tool, and that cleans it out quite nicely, all with the tiniest bits, which you can then turn your pick tool around and pop out. So obviously this is an indispensable tool. If you don't have one, you need one. If you have one, you need a couple more, because you know you need one upstairs, downstairs, in your craft room, one that you've lost, right? You need multiples. Okay, now we're going to cut, while I've got this out, I'm going to cut another fresh, I'm going to cut a fresh freesia cardstock butterfly. That's going to be for a little treat inside. And I think that's all of the die cutting that we're going to do today. So I'm sure I'll keep my machine closed because I've been wrong before. Okay, so you've got your last little butterfly here, poking it out with our pick tool, the star of today's show. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. So that just rolls right out. And so we've got our fresh freesia butterfly. Now, let's get going on creating our card. So the next thing we're going to add is our sparkly butterfly. Now, this card closes like so. We're going to give it one more very significant crease. Nice. And we are going to, and then what I did honestly is I took it and opened it and just sort of like bent that down. Like paper will go in the way that you want it to. So I wanted that to kind of be laying down flat. And then you're going to take your butterfly, and you could use liquid glue, but I'm very impatient. So I like to use glue dots for this, but you could use either one. I don't like to wait for things to dry, and I get that glue all over myself typically. All right, so we are sticking this cute butterfly in the little hole. Now, unfortunately, my friends are, my mom and Judy Chapman are creating the packets for the retreat, and they have our butterfly body dies. So imagine that I cut out a butterfly body and I could stick it right here. Boom, okay. But you just have to think about that one. It fits perfectly. But that is part of our die set that we're using for this card. I like how that pops. I think I would probably cut the navy blue body, and that would be perfect. Okay, so now we're going to create our next layer. So we're using another piece of this designer paper, and it's online only. It's called Everyday Skies. So write that on your list, Everyday Skies designer paper. And we're going to stick that right here. Of course, our butterfly is flying in the wilderness. Now, remember this die cutout that we had from that top layer? Well, we're just gonna use it right here. And we're gonna stick it down with Stampin' Seal. Oh my goodness, it's trying to give me a heart attack today. All right, so we're gonna do that. Oh, hello, Joan. Good to see you. I know, Barb. It's the cutest, sweetest little card. It is pretty. All right, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our butterfly, our fresh freesia butterfly, and we're going to stick that down with glue dots or liquid glue, your choice. I'm gonna go with the glue dot again because I'm scared of glue. I don't know about y'all, but the wind is kicking up over here. We're about to get some pretty significant weather, I think. Okay, so we're gonna put that down, and then imagine that I cut out the die cut for the body. This is a hand cut. It didn't work very well. But again, your butterfly body die is gonna look like this, and it's perfect. It's just, I don't have it in my house right now. Okay, now we're gonna make the inside of our card, and we're just gonna use a piece of white cardstock, and we're going to stamp from the Beautiful Butterflies set, Time to Celebrate, or I think I'm gonna actually use In Case You Need Me, I'm Here, because I want, you know, versatility. So let's get that one out. I love sending encouraging cards to my friends. It's probably my #1 type of card that I send. It's just top of mind for me. I do try to send regular birthday cards, but I probably have a better track record of sending thinking of you cards. I guess that's just my personality. Oh, it's perfect. In case you need me, I'm here. And I'm gonna add a little something to the front of this card. And I can add it to the front of my other card, depending on what it looks like. So let's close it up. Oh yeah, I can add it here. So I'm going to stick this cute little stamp on this block and get my Knight of Navy out, and we are going to stamp For You just right here, straight onto that designer paper. Okay, is this the right card? Yes. Okay, so now, oh, before that, we're gonna stamp our butterflies. So let's get those ready. There is a butterfly stamp that goes up and down, and there's also one that goes sideways, so we're going to use both of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a couple of butterflies just here, 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 and then we're going to come in with some butterflies that are flying, and of course butterflies are not flying all up in one direction, so we'll do that one, and we can stick one more in there. So in case you need me, I'm here. By the way, my name is Kate Cogbill. My business is Paper Made Prettier, and I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Set your alarm for Wednesday at 1 or 5 after 1 for my live videos. I love making a video for you each week, teaching you something new to make. Okay, so now we have our triple peekaboo window, mystery window, I can't remember what I called it, card. Now let us get a happy birthday stamp on that original card. Let's see if it can fit. I think I can make it fit. Let's try it. We're gonna ink it up with Knight of Navy. And I picked the lightest area just because we want it to show. Perfect. And happy birthday. Time to celebrate. Fantastic. Okay, or another version is For You. In case you need me, I'm here. Okay, so, and again, your butterfly body die will come in that butterfly, beautiful butterflies bundle that you need to add to your cart. I did check before I got on this video and made sure that it is available, and it is. So order that, and then don't forget the Everyday Skies designer paper. Now, you're going to want to sign up for my retreat to go so that you can make all these gorgeous arched wishes cards with the Everyday Skies paper. Oh, I forgot our embellishments. Always forget that part. I get so excited and then I just get sidetracked. So our embellishments here are called two-tone sparkle gems. They are fantastic. And actually I'm gonna just add those on. So they kind of go pink to purple to blue, which is exactly what is in that designer paper. So we're gonna put some there, and then we're gonna put some on this page because why not, right? We've got lots and lots of different layers for sparkle, and then some more here. So don't go light on this. If you need to buy 2 packs, buy 2 packs. Okay, so we've got all of our bling bling on every layer. So cool. So review, beautiful butterflies bundle, Everyday Skies paper. When you order $50 or more from me before Tuesday, you will receive, I'm sorry, before Monday, you will also receive 8.511 swatch or piece of cardstock of all the new in colors: Strawberry Slush, Cloud Cover, Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling, and Secret Sea. I can't believe I already know all the names. I'm so proud of myself. Here are a few more cards using that designer paper. It makes all the prettiest things. And then here are some cards that I will share with you using those cute butterflies. Now, the butterfly has a hybrid embossing folder that makes this fantastic card. And then this is one made by one of my team members, Cindy Griffin. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Flutter on in and put that butterfly in your cart so you can make one of these triple secret window cards. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.